Welcome back to the Film and TV channel. You're all staying safe and well. And she's back. Yes, she's back with a special. Is it special? Well, we'll soon know, won't we? Yes, Doctor Who's back. Legend of the Sea Devils. 47 minutes long episode. Is that a special? I think a special should be an hour and a half, shouldn't it? I don't think 47 minutes is very special at all. Internet Movie Database doesn't think it's very special. 4.9 out of 10 on there. Just over 1,000 reviews and scores left. 321 people thought it was okay. 6 to 9. Can't complain about that. I think a lot of 10 out of 10s as well, which I don't believe for one moment. And 420 people scored it between 2 and 5. So a few 1 out of 10s. I was going to say I don't particularly believe them either, but I probably believe them. Definitely believe them more than the 10 out of 10s. So that's 43% only positivity if you take the 6 to the 9 out of 10 as a positive score. So not great, but let's have a little insight into this Doctor Who. I mean, we look at Internet Movie Database, of course, you look at other people, they look at my little views as well. So perhaps that's being unfair. Let's have a quick look at this, and you'll probably tell by before we get the end of this my impressions anyway as we go through this. It's the second, of course, of the 2022 special broadcast on BBC One, and this was broadcast on the 17th of April 2022, and I'm doing this little review on the 19th of April 2022, so any comments or scores was at that time. It was written by newcomer Ella Road. I wouldn't be employing her again. So there you go, I'm giving things away, aren't I, guys? Written by newcomer Ella Road and Chris Chibnall, of course, who hopefully, and we know, he's probably going into the bright blue yonder at some very, very quickly. Directed by Haoula Wang, the episode follows Eve of the Daleks, of course, which not great, was it? Serving as an Easter special, an Easter 40-odd minute special. Very disappointing. Jodie Whittaker, who I like as a person and as an actor, not the greatest, and she's not really stamped her authority on this Doctor thing, is she? She had some crap scripts, let's be honest about it, but I think she had great potential actually to do very, very well, but it's just not worked out. So she's in a penultimate episode here, of course, with this one as the 13th Doctor. I still wait eagerly to find out who the next one's going to be, even though, as I say, they don't improve the storylines, it doesn't make any difference really, does it? But so some personalities can perhaps carry it off a little bit better, even if the stories aren't great. Unfortunately, Jodie hasn't worked since she's took over the tenure. Of course, just as bad, our hopholes, Mandy Gill and John Bishop, I think, are awful. I don't mind John Bishop as a comedian, apart from being obviously he had Liverpool rammed down our throats when he first started appearing. I don't mind John Bishop, but Mandy Gill, two of the weakest actors on British television, in my opinion. As for most of the cast in this, the companions, of course, in this as well, Yasmin Khan and Dan Lewis also starred. And what's it about? What's the theme? Well, it's very simple. The Doctor, Yaz and Dan travel to 19th century China. I think we start in 1807, something like that, where a small coastal village is under threat from both the fearsome pirate queen, scared me to death, not Madam Ching, and a monstrous force. I wonder what that is. The clue might be in the title, which she unwittingly unleashes. Metacritic, just 6 guys, just 6 critics left to review. There's just 1 positive and 5 mixed. I think they're being very kind, but I think they're actually reviewing the series as a whole, including this. So within the series, there might have been 1 or 2 okay bits and pieces, but generally, I mean, mixed, I think, is being very, very kind, in all fairness. Dom Robinson, I usually quite like reading Dom because he's not very positive about much on TV, but he's always out there. He's always, if you've only got 1 critic's review on a TV programme, it's usually Dom Robinson from the website DVD Fever, so check him out. He's quite funny at times, and he's very hard to please. Just a couple of his comments. With 20 minutes left to go, he said, out of a 40-odd minute thing, I told you that. So it still felt like it was setting up the story. I almost fell asleep, in all fairness. He also said, for an episode which promised swashbuckling, well, it's pirates, surely, there was precious little swordplay. There definitely wasn't, and certainly not much budget for extras either. We had ships being manned by about 1 person. I don't know. There was certainly no crew knocking about, that's for sure. At the end, Dom said, apparently the centenary special promises the death of the Doctor. It does. Hey, fat chance, said Dom. Well, it's Jodie's last episode anyway. He said before, Chris Chibnall jumps as well. So he's going to walk the old gangplank into Chris Chibnall. So I don't think many people will be that depressed to see him go. And for me, yeah, this isn't Dom now. That's Dom finished. For me, hopefully the rest of the cast will leave as well as the Doctor. So we'll have a fresh start, please. Let's start from scratch again. And as I say, things couldn't get any worse, but I'm pushing it a little bit. So, as I said there, certainly Dom's not impressed. What about my thoughts? Well, you've had a few of them already, of course, as we've been going through this. But, yeah, I get a little tired now. Expecting something special from Doctor Who. Certainly one-off specials. I do, as I say, I expect a little bit longer than 40-odd minutes. And I expect an okay story. It's a one-off. It's a special. That's what the word special means. Just to get another boring average episode isn't very special, is it? Yeah, and you at least to have, all right, I'm used to the bad acting. I'm used to the rubbishy acting. I mean, a lot of British dramas don't have the greatest actors. I'm sure there's better out there. Sometimes perhaps they're saving a bit of money by having less than quality acting. Of course they are. They've got to do that. But I don't mind that as long as the story's good. It doesn't. But if you got piss poor acting on show and the story's underwhelming, you're asking for trouble. I mean, I don't expect brilliant CGI. We're talking the BBC. We're talking Doctor Who, aren't we? But again, even that in this seemed a little wanting. And as for the Sea Devils, well, I don't know. There may be a reason why they've not appeared in Doctor Who for 37 years. Possibly, I've had comments that the kids, someone's kids thought they looked cute. And if that's the comment, we're in trouble, because unless your kids are hiding behind the settee like we did when we were kids, what is the point? What is the point of Doctor Who carrying on? That's your point of Doctor Who for me, where you get the kids scared in a good way. It certainly didn't do us any harm, did it? Well, may have done. Shouldn't say things like that, should I? But yeah, what is the point otherwise? I mean, that for me is what Doctor Who should be. And at this point in time, that's certainly not what Doctor Who is. And as far as the Doctor and Yaz relationship, which has been, I'm not going to say bubbling. I don't even think it's been simmering. It's been very lukewarm. But yeah, it is progressed in this episode as we get to the penultimate one. Not in the way that other previous Doctors in the past have sort of, been very emotional, been very, very poignant, very, very well done. This just seems a bit just unnecessary, because it's just sort of skimmed over and it doesn't really work. The relationship doesn't really work on that level for me. And the relationship, where, as I say, there's elements in this episode as well. And it just feels a little bit rushed and added on. It doesn't seem part of it all. It doesn't really sink in with the episode itself. And to be honest with you, nothing much does sink in the episode. It is a bit bitchy and a bit all over the place. It's just very, very poorly directed or set out, the screenplay or something. It just doesn't quite work for me, which again, say why I'm so down on it. I did get a little bit bored. It's just disappointment. I'm not alone. A lot of people were. As I said, there was a few 10 out of the 10s. I don't believe them for 1 minute. I mean, they must be on something. I'll have a pint of whatever they're on if they give this 10 out of 10. And I think the 4.9 average on Internet Movie Database is about right. I think it's a little bit high. If it's 5 out of 10, it's probably. Yeah. But I'm sorry, I just got as I said, I got very bored with this very quickly. For a 40-odd minute thing, it did feel like a couple of hours, which I wouldn't have minded if it had been an half-decent story and half-decent episode, but it certainly wasn't. And it certainly wasn't special in any way as far as I was concerned. So anyway, that's me. I'm not going to rate this one because I just don't think it's worth a rating. I just thought it was very poor. And hopefully one day I'll be able to rate a Doctor Who series or episode again, but I'm not sort of holding my breath at the moment. But let me know what you think, guys. Let me know. I say some people those that give it 6 to 9. I mean, I have to believe that they enjoyed it. I've seen a couple of reviews where they enjoyed it, but I am struggling, and perhaps I'm just so worn down by Doctor Who now over the last, even Capaldi's. I didn't like the Capaldi ones, in all fairness. So I'm talking about how many years we're talking, 6 years? I'm not too sure. I'm just a bit worn down by it all now. I'm just on the verge of giving up, but we'll see. And of course, Doctor Who returns, believe it or not, with another special. That's going to be 40-odd minutes on November the 23rd. Yay, can't wait. Well, probably can. With no title for that yet. And this and and of course Eva the Daleks, which was one before this, are actually again trying to rip you off for money. Just 2 episodes on a DVD and Blu-ray is due to be released on the 28th of June 2022. I mean, this is all part of the same season series, so they should all be lumped together in one. But hey, there you go, just another way to try and get money out of you. If you're interested in buying it, you buy it, guys. But I certainly wouldn't be wasting my money on it. I'm not sure of the prices yet. So Legend of the Sea Devils and Eva the Daleks are both available on Blu-ray and DVD from the 28th of June 2022. So that'll soon be here. It doesn't sound far away now, but it'll soon be here. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please let me know what you think of the old Sea Devils, and it just reminded me of a lovely little tortoise we had, or even that was it the tortoise in Neverending Story? Just very cute. Certainly didn't find it. Sea Devils, yeah, well, sea. I don't know what you could call them. Not devils, that's for sure. Sea saints. We don't call them sea saints, but I'm sorry. I want the kid. I mean, I didn't watch this with kids, but if I had grandkids, I want them hiding. I want them hiding behind the settee. So Doctor Who writers, with the new guys coming back, of course, who some people don't like either from previous stuff they've done. Let's have a little bit more story, a little bit more sort of mild frightening for the market, for the kids market. And that's what it is. It's a family thing. Let's improve, but we'll see. Let me know what you think anyway, guys. But thanks for watching. Please, until we meet again, I only ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.